rest in peace to Lord Infamous and Koopsta, because those two were definitely pioneers when it came to unique flows and styles. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And welcome to another episode of The Archives, where we take a look at classic albums and albums from the past. And this time around, we're looking at one of 3 6 Mafia's most commercially successful albums, and it dropped in the year 2000, and it is called When the Smoke Clears. Now, at the time of this album's release, 3 6 Mafia was made up of DJ Paul, Juicy J, Gangsta Boo, Crunchy Black, Lord Infamous, and Koopsta, and all the production on here was handled by DJ Paul and Juicy J themselves. Now, if you're not familiar with 3 6 Mafia, they come with a very dark style, and their content is very aggressive and focusing on most of the gangster rap type of content that you kind of expect from, well, gangster rap music. There's a lot of violent shit on there, shit about bitches, money, drug use, etc. So this is not an album for the lighthearted, just like pretty much any other 3 6 Mafia project. For just a couple of examples, the song Weak Ass Bitch features LaChat and is just a riot-inducing song. Take a Bump is an ode to obviously taking bumps of cocaine. And then there's the song From the Back, which is all about obviously hitting that ass from the back. It's just a sexual type of track. But the one song on here that I think everybody knows is Sippin' on Some Syrup, because this shit was a certified classic single and a mega hit. It also featured UGK, and pretty much everyone on here has memorable verses, but I would say that Pimp C's verse on here is the most memorable because of his lines about getting dope fiends higher than the Goodyear blimp and how he eats so much shrimp that he gets iodine poisoning. That was just some classic shit, so rest in peace to Pimp C as well. Now, some of the other singles from this include the song Who Run It, which is just a horn banger and one of those traditional 3 6 Mafia posse cuts, and the song Tongue Ring was another single that did quite well and is actually one of my favorite 3 6 songs of all time. The beat just has that eerie sound with some creepy bells all over it, and as you can guess by the title, this one is an ode to girls with tongue rings, so the sexual content here is very in your face. And I thought this song did a great job of showcasing everybody's style. DJ Paul was spitting about how he likes college girls, Juicy J is running trains, and Gangsta Boo has this line that makes me cringe every time when she says that she's gonna put a razor in her mouth and slice up your dick. That just, oh, that was so unnecessary. Now, as for Lord Infamous, he rips some of the album's best flows on this song. Koopsta ends the song with just chanting out all the different types of bitches, even the smelly bitches and the hairy bitches. And hell, even Crunchy Black's verse on this, who, you know, Crunchy Black is considered to be one of the weakest rappers ever. Even his verse on Tongue Ring is pretty memorable because the whole "this bitch dat hoe" part went on to be sampled in a later 3 6 Mafia song that featured Ludacris. And on that song, Luda's verse is just, whew, some fire. He's really doing some interesting delivery. So maybe I'll post that song at the top of the comment section. Now, another couple of tracks on here that have always stood out to me include Act Like You Know Me, which samples Goldberg's theme music. There's the song Memphis, which is just another traditional posse cut featuring some 3 6 Mafia affiliates. And the song Touched With It is probably like one of my favorite songs on this album. The beat is just incredibly hard, and that opening verse from Fiend is just crazy, man. I've always considered Fiend to be underrated. A lot of people don't give him the respect he deserves because he was on No Limit, and a lot of people didn't take No Limit serious when it came to lyricism, but Fiend always went in, as far as I'm concerned, on a lot of songs, and even on his albums, but he especially killed it on this track, so I really like what he did on that one. And to talk about some other features on here, I think the song that surprised people the most was Just Another Crazy Click. Because when this album came out, they saw that there was a song featuring ICP and Twiztid. And everybody knows ICP doesn't get a lot of love, and Twiztid really doesn't either, at least in the general hip-hop community. I mean, if you're a fan of horrorcore and you follow that style, you probably like those guys, but you guys know what I mean. They're not always taking that seriously. Myself, I like some ICP music just for what it is, just some funny shit, and Twiztid actually goes in sometimes. I thought Twiztid had some good verses on this song, Monoxide Child, and Jamie Madrox, and ICP just did their typical thing, you know what I mean? They start the song off saying they'll stab you with an umbrella and then open it because they're sick like diseased Ethiopians. They have some lines about pulling dicks out of butts, Frankenstein roaming the streets, just some goofy ICP type of shit. But the song itself is not that bad. The production has that eerie 3 6 Mafia feel to it, and It's not that bad of a track for what it is, and I mean, you can probably get by ICP's parts as long as you like 3 6 Mafia and the beat. And these groups have worked together multiple times. I mean, they just came out with that Killjoy Club album that was a year or two ago, and there have been some other songs where they came together as well. But like I said, I'm not going to be able to talk about everything that's happening on here because it's a long-ass album with a lot of verses from a lot of people. But these were some of the moments that stuck out to me. And if you love this album, feel free to fill in the blanks because I know there are some other songs on here that are really dope as well. But anyway, check this one out for yourself if you never have. And hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you guys think, man. Do you like this album? Do you think it's a classic? Yes? No? Do you like 3 6 Mafia? And make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. Where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to this channel right here. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.